Hi, it's Ty from The Shy. I'm no longer bald-headed Biddy, but...
Oh, it's Ty from The Shy now?
Yeah.
I like that.
No longer the bald-headed Biddy. But
Nah,
still
Ty from The Shy
tendencies.
is cold.
Okay, that's going to be my rapper name.
Yeah,
Stay tuned for my SoundCloud link. With my manager right here.
He's trying to go up high. Yeah, get in my ride.
Oh.
Ooh. If you a lame, I'm play it to the side. With my sis, Ty from The Shy. Yeah, and we get into the dope. With my homegirl, Mariah. Whoa! What's up, everybody? This is MB, the life coach, your absolute favorite mental health and success coach.
Listen. It's your boy Caleb.
Ty?
Oh. Hey, I thought we was playing. Hey, name is Ty. How y'all doing?
So, everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the Black American Market After Hours. After Hours. So, today we got a special guest. This is Ty. She's the program director of Black American Market.
Hi, guys.
Yes, this is Mariah. I mean, y'all know us. Y'all know us. Topic number 1. This is just our opinions on here. You feel me? At the end of the day, we want everybody to live their life, be happy. You feel me? So, you might hear our opinions on this show. It's never coming from a place of being judgmental towards anybody, they life decisions. We just giving our opinions. If you don't like the opinions, it's a pause button. It's a exit button. You can swipe left. But, or however, swipe right, left,
We're just really having starter conversations. Yeah. Sharing our opinions and our experiences, which means you can feel free to agree, disagree, or have these same conversations amongst your friends.
Yeah. Do
what you will with this content, but take it all with a grain of salt.
Right. So, this situation with Blac Chyna, basically, from what I see and gather online, she had taken out her face fillers. You feel me? Her body work that she had gotten done. She basically going back and removing that. Mm-hmm. And I also seen she had some tattoos that was satanic or some shit like that.
The Baphomet tattoo.
Yeah. So what is that?
The Baphomet tattoo, or symbol period, is basically the pseudonym for another name for the devil.
Okay.
The little goat, the animal head.
The Lucifer John.
Yeah, the goat head with the man torso and the goat legs, kind of beastie legs.
Yeah.
And she changed her name.
She went by her original name. Yeah,
her government.
Angela. Yeah. But I say all that to say, to me, I feel like she looked way better after the fact. After
hours.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, but I feel like she looked way better, happier, pure. I feel like she not only just rebranding herself, but I feel like it's an honest step to be who she is. So the question in that to y'all is really do you feel like it's just a trend that's going out of being super made up with your bodies, and do you feel like that's a trend that's on its way out, or do you feel like it's just for her, and for other people who might be going through that process, just getting back to themselves?
So, one, I always felt like, and this is just my opinion, the standard of beauty is always changing. Yeah. So that means it's always going to be a trend. And unfortunately, this was a trend where it was not only for whatever the beauty standard was, but it was also used as a sign of wealth amongst people. Women would always be like, oh, well, you feel me? I got a bag and did this. I spent a bag on this. So it was not just to create whatever the trending status of beauty was, but also a flex, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I do feel like a lot of women got caught in the trend of it, and it turned into women not being happy with themselves because they were falling and following the trends and setting themselves up to hit that standard.
Yeah.
So now that, which the crazy thing is, everybody was saying once Kim Kardashian took hers out that you will start to see other women.
I didn't even know she took hers out.
Yeah. So once Kim Kardashian undid the work, then you will start seeing more people undo their work. However, I feel like right now we kind of in a gray area where people can either choose to like what they like out loud, or somebody is going to start another beauty trend that people are going to start saying that they like.
Yeah. It was first K. Michelle who took hers out.
Oh, yeah?
Because she had, like, health problems.
And I, like, speaking of Kim Kardashian.
Wait.
Do you got something to say? Go ahead.
I'm just trying to be respectful.
I'm used to it being a two-person. No. You got to just jump in.
Niggas forget about
you got to just jump in.
Dark skin?
Bro. All right, my nigga. All right.
I'm dark skinned.
Is it because I'm dark skinned? If you was the only dark skinned person,
right? You not even darker than me though.
Darker, don't. So now we finna have a color. It's kind of
bro. Like, come on, dog. Yeah, go ahead.
So, you know me. I'm like Shawty Low. It must be two sides, okay? It's a lot that goes into this. First off, any type of like, you gotta think about it. Any type of beauty trend is always to get the gaze of the niggas, okay? Can we say niggas?
Yeah.
Okay, it's to get the gaze, like the attraction.
Okay.
Like it's
like
pheromone.
Gaze. Like what?
No. Not
wait,
the
what? Like you lost me on that shit. Like, wait, the gaze. I thought
not the LGBTQ. Rest of the alphabets plus no
the gaze,
the wondering eye of the man. Okay,
to catch the attention of gaze, basically.
How fucking old are you? Talking like an old woman.
I am old.
No, you
not. Next week I'll be 35% of 100. Okay, that's old.
I was clapping up because that's, man, you not old. Black don't crack.
I age backwards anyway.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So is that? Well, actually, it's three sides. So I believe it's that. I also believe like a BBL is no longer profitable.
Yeah,
niggas are like OnlyFans is like not using them. Like this tech industry is going down, so hence why niggas who are like influencers are not getting paid anymore. Like they're not getting paid. So for that body was their money. So since all the money makers are, the techs are going down, like they plummeting. The fuck, like there's no like people don't understand. Once you get a fucking BBL, you have to keep getting BBLs. If bitch is not making money, how are you gonna keep getting this BBL if you no longer
keep getting
it? Especially if you don't work out.
Done, you have to get them done every 10 years.
You have to keep getting surgical enhancements, and people think like I don't gotta work out. I'm just gonna like. You cannot keep taking away if you're not even doing the work yourself. Yeah. So that's another one. So if you don't even have the money to pay for a BBL, then it's the best thing to do is take the shit out. That's one. No one's getting like this it girl scene of being a popular Instagram, all that stuff.
It's definitely starting to go down.
It's starting to go.
It's something that got oversaturated.
Exactly. So that's on top of what Mariah said. On top of like it's no longer being profitable. Like niggas are going back to the natural bodies to sell you like the tiger stripes, whatever you want to say. So people. That's where it's at. Just thinking about it, like back in Africa, like different tribes, like to attract the other sex, the big belly tribe. Them niggas, the bigger the belly, the more hoes he gonna get.
Yeah, the baller belly.
What? Yeah.
That was a thing. And that was a thing in Detroit, like, back in, like, 08. Like, in 2012, like, when, or I even in college. Before that, when Gucci, remember Fat Gucci? They was calling them baller bellies.
Yeah, it was the wave.
So, dudes was out here getting fat.
Because they was eating good.
Because they had money. Like if he was a fat dude and he had like a regular dude stature or whatever it was, if he was big, that meant he
like
was
back when
money.
Rick Ross was. Yeah. Shout out to Gucci and shout out to Rick Ross for getting their health right, man.
Pears.
Shout out to all the pears.
So
I eat pears.
And then you got that, and then that's what I think it is. It's just like a whole bunch of moving factors.
Yeah.
And then it could be just simply like baby girl like got too much lost in Hollywood and just want to change herself inside and out.
Yeah. And I definitely agree with that. But I think we start to see more of who people are when there's no set trend defining
what's going
at the time.
Yeah.
So right now we're seeing raw people start to get back to who they really want to be.
And that's being more profitable, because if y'all haven't noticed, sex is like the over sexualization of our society right now is starting to be oversaturated. Yeah. And then when it's oversaturated for, you was known for your body, it's like shit. Like
it's gonna be too much.
Right. And so now nobody wants to keep paying for the same look. Like, show us something different. Okay. How many natural body influencers do you see? You really don't see that many.
And I think people are I think that people are getting like tired of shit that's fake, that's so obviously fake. Like, not just even bodies, just like the fake flexing, the fake money. Like, I think that hitting a recession stopped a lot of the cap. Like, we in a recession right now. A lot of people don't know we in a recession, but this shit is only going further and further down. Like, people are spending like they don't know what's going on right now.
Like, they're still getting PPP.
Yeah. But like the spending never really stopped after COVID. But like, make no mistake, we're in a recession that's about to get worse.
Oh, it already has getting worse. Like, in the better of like vernacular, it's about to get worse than it is, bitch. Yeah. Because like, our dollar is not even worth anything anymore. Yeah. To one of the two biggest continents,
China and Brazil, right?
Russia.
China and Russia alliance, but also Brazil.
Yeah,
China's starting to take over South America too. Like, nah, we don't need American dollars.
And guess where South America? Right down there. So guess what they about to do? If we trade our ass, go up. Boom, 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 boom.
If they get Mexico, what? China coming to Mexico? It's like this. We bouncing topics around, but I was gonna say, like, to wrap up that topic before, I was gonna say like like when things get harder, people are not trying to hear about all that fake shit. It's like, how is this going to affect my real life? Value, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, give me some value in my real life. And I think that historically, when you see like kind of like a cultural like awakening or like back to the values, it's always in hard times, because people realize, oh shit, I could chase 1 million Instagram hoes, or I could go ahead and just be faithful to my lady and actually have a house to come home to at the end of the day.
And I think you feel that point, we've lived in La La Land and a social media world. Like, we've literally lived in the internet for like, from what, 2020?
Yeah.
No, from 2020 to currently, where they're now starting to force more people outside. That is from 2020, 21, 22. So like 3.5 years, people only had the internet to connect with each other. Yeah. The problem now is, because people are now getting forced back outside, isolation became a normal. So people were doing weird stuff. They were, doing abnormal stuff to keep everybody entertained. And now we have this hard hit of like, everybody had money, everybody was on the internet, everybody was making people laugh. Like, all of that was happening. Now the harsh truth is, the money ain't out here flowing like it was. Y'all done spent all this time on TikTok, and now the focus of how to exist in the real world is borderline non-existent. And then you have other countries that strategically keep their children out of the entertainment light and have them at a different focus. Education. They now have advantage over us, because everybody's focus is now fake social
dumb shit. That was meticulously planned by China anyway. China developed TikTok. China has a different TikTok than we do. China was PBS. Like, oh man, look at that! I want to be an astronaut. When I watch
education, technology,
everything. They even show you how to birth the baby, all that stuff. Like how TLC used to be before, like, my 600-pound life ruined it forever. It used to be actually some shit you can learn from. Now you go in there, is people like our kids. Like, if you ever want to destroy a country, and pay attention to the news,
destroy the kids,
destroy the youth and the water system. Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Before we get to the water system.
But let
me wrap this up, because when you, like, I'm thankful that my son understands, like, internet is not going to be forever, because pretty soon we're going to have to pay. Well, I ain't paying for it. That would probably be the last day I ever be on social media. subscription base for all these outlets. I already see it coming. You plan for your blue checks, your green, your little whatevers.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start paying how we do Netflix and Amazon. You're gonna have to pay a subscription for Facebook, Instagram, maybe TikTok. Well, TikTok's probably not going to be non-existent, be around anymore. The thing is, we are desensitized to a lot of shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Anytime I see another person from my community get shot by the police, I don't feel anything anymore because just like
it's a desensitized.
Yeah, and I don't feel anything. Or, you know, somebody news leaked or somebody dick pic here. Just like, how are these things getting on the app that was specifically designed for kids at first, for dancing?
Yeah. When you look at like the dominant society, like when you look at white society and how white society has governed the nation, like it's always the same tricks. You feel me? It's the same pattern. Like the same way that the media is used to spin an agenda, the same way that the educational system is being used to spin an agenda. It's all the same.
What?
It's all the same tricks.
The fact that we all earth signs, have y'all noticed we talk with our hands?
Yeah. But listen, the way...
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
We've been listening.
Go ahead.
Project your hands.
Listen, if you look at everything that was done by the dominant society to black people in America, and even the way that the U.S. has used this agenda overseas, like the same tricks and lies and like ways that they infiltrated other nations, like whether it be the COINTELPRO, how they was trying to stop a black messiah. So they were always targeting black organizations or, you know, terrorizing black businesses, black towns. Or if you look at like Vietnam, when America was in, or I'm sorry, the Korean War. The Korean War, the U.S. would fly over and drop like pamphlets over the enemy forces. They would fly over in planes and they wasn't dropping bombs. They was dropping like propaganda. Like they would drop like magazines that when you open it up, it says like, oh, this is a story of somebody who was a Korean soldier. And then they decided they would lay down their arms and they came to America. They got the American dream. They was living. So they was basically selling them a dream, even though, what we're trying to do is come in and steal your resources.
Every war is about resources.
People, if like America got so cocky and so like high on itself, which is partially because black culture is America's biggest export. So because all people around the world want to partake in the culture of black America. See, y'all, I'm coming around. If y'all just follow me, I'm coming around. What I'm saying is this. Everything that America used to do to try and dominate other countries is now being done to America.
Yep.
So people infiltrating our media. People are selling our kids lies. You feel me? People are trying to rob us of our resources and take it and put they thing on it and remix it and say, oh, this is ours now. So everything that America dished out
they
to the world,
take our shea butter and rename it.
It's gonna be Shannon butter. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be Sherry butter. Karen butter. Karen's cocoa butter. Real shit.
Dang.
KKK. Karen's cocoa butter.
That's a B.
Cocoa.
No, you said Karen's cocoa butter.
You said KKK. Karen's cocoa butter. I'm gonna let you be.
We gonna let that ride.
It's just for the podcast.
No,
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's just for the podcast.
Get off of me. No, I'm just playing.
I'm gonna put that in your birthday post. Karen's cocoa butter.
KKK. Oh shit. All right.
Y'all know what?